Dharavi. Even the name evokes a sense of mystery, of a place teeming with life, chaos, and untold stories. It's a place where every corner, every alley, and every face has a story to tell. Nestled in the heart of Mumbai, this sprawling settlement is often labelled Asia's largest slum. But to simply call it a slum is to overlook the rich tapestry of life that unfolds here every day. But Dharavi is more than just a label. It's a microcosm of Mumbai itself, a place where dreams and reality collide in the most unexpected ways. It's a city within a city, a vibrant tapestry of humanity where over 1 million people live, work, and dream. Here, the spirit of entrepreneurship thrives amidst the narrow lanes and crowded streets. Walk through its narrow lanes and you'll find a hive of activity. The air is filled with the sounds of commerce, the clatter of tools, and the chatter of people going about their daily lives. Small-scale industries hum with energy, churning out everything from leather goods to pottery. These industries are the lifeblood of Dharavi, providing employment and a sense of purpose to its residents. Children play cricket in dusty alleyways, their laughter echoing through the maze-like streets. It's a reminder that even in the most challenging environments, joy and innocence can still be found. Amidst the poverty and hardship, there's an undeniable spirit of resilience, a sense of community that binds the residents of Dharavi together. This sense of unity is what makes Dharavi truly unique. But life in Dharavi is not without its challenges. Sanitation is poor, living conditions are cramped, and the infrastructure is often inadequate. These issues pose significant hurdles to the daily lives of its residents. Access to basic amenities is limited. Water is often collected from communal taps, and electricity connections are makeshift at best. These conditions highlight the stark contrast between Dharavi and the more affluent parts of Mumbai. For decades, politicians have promised to transform Dharavi, to usher in a new era of development and prosperity. These promises have often been met with skepticism by the residents, who have seen many such pledges come and go. Now, with the Dharavi Redevelopment project, that promise is closer than ever to becoming a reality. But at what cost? The project aims to modernize Dharavi, but it also raises questions about the displacement of residents and the preservation of the community's unique character. As Dharavi stands on the brink of transformation, its future hangs in the balance, a testament to the complex interplay of progress and tradition. Imagine $1 billion. Now imagine pouring that money into a single project, a project aimed at completely transforming one of the world's most densely populated areas. That's the scale of the Dharavi Redevelopment project. This ambitious undertaking seeks to turn Dharavi into a modern, integrated part of Mumbai, complete with high-rises, wide roads, and all the trappings of urban development. The project, spearheaded by the Maharashtra government, has been in the works for years, but it's finally gaining momentum. Adani Group, an Indian conglomerate with interests in everything from ports to power generation, has won the bid to redevelop Dharavi. The plan is to resettle residents into new apartments, upgrade infrastructure, and attract businesses to the area. On paper, it sounds like a win-win situation. Dharavi gets a much-needed facelift, residents get access to better housing and amenities, and the government gets to showcase a shining example of urban renewal. But as with any project of this magnitude, the devil is in the details, and in Dharavi, those details are proving to be incredibly complex and contentious. Dharavi, often referred to as the heart of Mumbai, has a rich history that dates back to the 19th century. Originally a fishing village, it has grown into one of the largest slums in Asia, home to over 1 million people. Despite its reputation as a slum, Dharavi is a bustling hub of economic activity. It houses thousands of small-scale industries, from pottery and textiles to recycling and leather goods, contributing significantly to Mumbai's economy. The people of Dharavi are resilient and resourceful, making the most of their limited resources. Their entrepreneurial spirit has turned Dharavi into a thriving community, despite the challenging living conditions. However, the redevelopment project has sparked a mix of hope and fear among the residents. While some see it as an opportunity for a better life, others worry about losing their homes and livelihoods. Community leaders have been vocal about the need for transparency and inclusivity in the redevelopment process. They argue that the residents' voices must be heard and their needs addressed to ensure the project's success. Legal battles have also emerged, with some residents challenging the project in court. They claim that the compensation offered is inadequate and that the resettlement plans are not clearly defined. Environmental concerns have been raised as well. The redevelopment must balance urban growth with sustainability, ensuring that green spaces and eco-friendly practices are integrated into the new design. Looking at international examples, successful urban redevelopment projects have shown that community involvement and sustainable practices are key to long-term success. Cities like Medellin in Colombia and Curitiba in Brazil have transformed their urban landscapes by prioritizing these elements. The vision for Dharavi is ambitious, aiming to create a modern, vibrant community that retains its unique character while providing better living conditions and opportunities for its residents. As the project moves forward, it will be crucial to monitor its progress and address any challenges that arise. The success of the Dharavi redevelopment project will depend on the collaboration between the government, developers, and the community. Ultimately, the goal is to create a brighter future for Dharavi's residents, where they can thrive in a safe, healthy, and prosperous environment. The journey may be complex, but the potential rewards are immense. The Dharavi redevelopment project is not just about buildings and infrastructure, it's about transforming lives and creating a legacy for future generations. Only time will tell if this ambitious vision can be realized. At the heart of the Dharavi redevelopment project lies a fundamental question: who benefits the most from this massive undertaking? This question is not just about the physical transformation of one of the world's largest slums, but also about the social, economic, and political ramifications that come with it. The stakes are incredibly high and the players involved are numerous and varied. On the one hand, you have the residents of Dharavi, many of whom live in abject poverty and dream of a better life. These residents have built a close-knit community over decades, despite the challenging living conditions. They have their own businesses, schools, and social networks that make Dharavi more than just a slum. It is a vibrant, albeit struggling, community. For these residents, the redevelopment project represents a double-edged sword. While it promises better living conditions, modern amenities, and improved infrastructure, it also brings the fear of displacement and loss of community. On the other hand, you have powerful players like the Maharashtra government and the Adani Group, both of whom stand to gain significantly from the project. The government sees this as a golden opportunity to address urban poverty and showcase their commitment to development. For them, a successful redevelopment of Dharavi would be a feather in their cap, a testament to their ability to tackle one of the most complex urban challenges in the world. For the government, the redevelopment project is an opportunity to showcase their commitment to development and upliftment. It is a chance to demonstrate their ability to bring about positive change and improve the lives of millions. The political capital to be gained from such a project is immense. A successful transformation of Dharavi would be a major political victory, demonstrating their ability to tackle complex urban challenges. It would also serve as a model for other urban redevelopment projects across India. A successful transformation of Dharavi would be a major political victory, demonstrating their ability to tackle complex urban challenges. It would also serve as a model for other urban redevelopment projects across India, potentially attracting more investment and boosting the government's image both domestically and internationally. For the Adani Group, the project represents a chance to tap into a prime piece of real estate in the heart of Mumbai. The potential profits from developing Dharavi are enormous, making it a lucrative opportunity for the conglomerate. The Adani Group, known for its vast business empire, sees this as a strategic investment that could yield significant returns. The redevelopment project offers them not just financial gains, but also a chance to enhance their reputation as a key player in India's urban development landscape. The potential profits from developing Dharavi are enormous, making it a lucrative opportunity for the conglomerate. The Adani Group envisions transforming Dharavi into a modern urban space with high-rise buildings, luxury apartments, and commercial complexes. This vision, while promising a new skyline for Mumbai, raises questions about the inclusivity of such development. Will the new Dharavi be accessible to its original residents, or will it cater primarily to the affluent? But what about the residents of Dharavi? Their concerns are manifold. They worry about whether they will be able to afford the new housing, whether their businesses will survive the transition, and whether their community bonds will be preserved. The fear of being marginalized in their own home looms large. The residents are not just passive recipients of the redevelopment plans, they are active stakeholders with their own hopes, fears, and aspirations. Are they merely pawns in a larger game of power and profit? This question is at the core of the debate surrounding the Dharavi redevelopment project. The residents' voices are crucial in shaping the outcome of this project. Their participation and consent are essential for any redevelopment plan to be truly successful and sustainable. The challenge lies in balancing the interests of the residents with those of the powerful stakeholders. Will they truly benefit from the redevelopment, or will they be displaced and marginalized in the process? The history of urban redevelopment in India is fraught with instances where the poor have been pushed to the margins. The residents of Dharavi are acutely aware of this and are determined to ensure that their fate is different. They're organizing, protesting and negotiating to make sure their voices are heard and their rights are protected. These are the questions that are fueling both hope and anxiety in the narrow lanes of Dharavi. The outcome of this project will not only reshape the physical landscape of Dharavi, but also redefine the lives of its residents. The stakes are high, and the world is watching to see how this story unfolds. The Dharavi redevelopment project is more than just an urban renewal initiative. It is a test of our collective ability to create inclusive, equitable, and sustainable cities for the future. One of the most tangible promises of the Dharavi redevelopment project is the prospect of new housing for its residents. Imagine trading a cramped, dilapidated shanty for a brand new apartment with running water, electricity, and proper sanitation facilities. For many residents of Dharavi, this is a dream they hardly dare to believe in. The government has promised to provide free housing to families who can prove they were living in Dharavi before the year 2000. Those who arrived later may be eligible for subsidized housing under various government schemes. The plan is to build high-rise towers within Dharavi itself, ensuring that residents are not displaced from their community. On the surface, this seems like a fair deal for everyone, but the devil, as always, is in the details. How will the government verify residency claims? Will the new apartments be truly affordable for all residents? And what about the social fabric of Dharavi? Will it survive the transition from a tightly knit community to a collection of high-rise towers?